Welcome to the NNN Show again. As you know, I recently came back on holidays. Well, it wasn't even a holiday. It was just a week off doing videos and a bit longer than that. But we thought we'd get back into a Nintendo topic, and that is Nintendo Labo VR. Oh, two pair of glasses. Uh, so as you know, um, Nintendo, there had been some rumors about Nintendo getting into the world of VR, and I think we may have even reported about this. And one of the interesting things about it was how they were going to do the VR, and one of the rumors was they're going to do it via Labo, the cardboard type series that they've been doing, where you put things together and use the Switch and you sort of mix it together, sort of, video game software and cardboard. So Nintendo has decided to go with this option, with this sort of Labo series. Now, we'll look at what you can get from the series. Now, you can get the starter set and blaster, and you can get expansion set 1, which is the camera and the elephant, and expansion set 2, which is the bird and the wind pedal. Now, or you can buy it all in one, all together. Now, here in Australia, they cost about $30 for the expansions, $60 for the starter set and blaster, and $120 for the full set. Now, they're probably doing that because Labo is quite expensive, and some people have complained about the price, saying that it's just, it's not worth it for them long term. So Nintendo's probably made changes of the prices. But I think the point that I'm trying to make is it's not going to be the VR that you might expect. It's not this. It's not the PlayStation VR. They're literally they're putting their toes into the VR industry, because I don't think anyone quite knows how this is going to go. Nintendo Labo has had, I would say, a lukewarm to an okay reception. I think for some children it was a really cool idea. Some adults enjoyed it too, and there were others that just felt like the concept did not work out that well. And I can understand where they're coming from that point of view. For me, I've still not tried Labo. And part of it was the expense of it. If it was cheaper, like $50, I think I probably would have bitten the bullet and bought it. But looking at the prices at $100, $120 here in Australia, sorry, there's a cat on my lap. um, it's a lot of money to buy, especially when the first package wasn't that great. And what was the first package? That was the Variety kit. Now, I didn't mind the Variety kit because it had the piano in it, which looked pretty good, and the fishing rod and that. But the second one, the robot, was a bit too big and clumsy. And then you had the third one, which apparently, software-wise, was better. The car thing and things like that. So there was definitely some improved choices that Nintendo has made. Now, I think they're basically dipping their toes into the industry. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. This could turn out to be a really good idea. This might not be as successful. I don't know what it's like. The fact that the Switch screen is only 720p, and you've got to sort of hold the screen up. I don't know if it's actually got any attachments that strap around you. That's going to be uncomfortable, especially when you're holding up the elephant one. You've got this thing and you're doing this type of motion and moving it around, and I don't know if it's going to be a very comfortable experience for some people. And I looked at it and thought, oh, it looks cool, typical Nintendo doing, kooky, innovative stuff. But I don't know if this is going to hit the mark, and I think people have to reserve judgment on this. Don't keep your expectations too high about this idea. It could just naturally flop, and I don't know how this will turn out in the future as well. So we just have to make sure that that we just, when we review it or we play it, that we don't have these high expectations that this Nintendo Labo VR, whatever that may be, end up to be. We don't sort of have these high expectations, and then we just sort of trash it. It's definitely going to be better than the Virtual Boy, which was, as you know, the console that they made. I don't even know what it was. Was it a home console, like a portable console? It was some experiment that went badly wrong, and it only sold 500,000 units, and it just didn't turn out. It was very, very poor, unfortunately. There was a couple cool games for it, but the concept, the whole red screen look. Yes, I think Nintendo kinda doesn't want to pretend it exists. I think half the fan base is like that too. But it is interesting to see how this will all turn out. The whole VR thing. Do let me know what you think. I'm curious to see how many people will actually pick this up and buy it. I think people will treat it like the other Labos. They'll pick it up out of curiosity and see what it's like, and it's going to be interesting the first few weeks because it might not sell that well. People might say, "Look, it's okay, but it's I don't like holding the thing up for too long," and it might just be mini games that it has, but I don't know. If I was going to buy it, I would only get the starter set. Because it's still $60 here in America. Well, over there in America, you only have to pay something like $40 or $30. You lucky buggers. But here in Australia, we pay a lot more. But it's going to be interesting to see what will happen with this whole system too. So do let me know what you think of the Nintendo Labo VR, and we'll see what it's all like. Because even I don't know. We just got to reserve judgment. We can't start judging things as soon as we see a few pictures in a trailer and go, "Oh, that game's going to be bad." Wait until the thing is released. So that is it for me, and I shall see you next time.